Yo, what's going on, man? Anthony, Set on Success Henderson right here. And in today's video, what I wanted to do is talk about three of the questions that you have to ask yourself when you're getting ready to start a home business. And it's three questions that can make or break the whether or not you're going to be able to have success in what you're trying to do, or you're going to have the success that you want to have in what you're trying to do. So these questions, they actually came about because when I was getting started in my first home business, like most of the times, when we go to look to find different ways to make money online or working from home, it's normally coming from like one of three motivations. And number one is you either get forced into a situation where you have to make money. It's maybe some unforeseen thing. You have a car accident, tragic family accident, something like that, to where things change, or like you lose your job, you get laid off, and now you're like, man, you know what? I need a way to make some extra money. Or you're probably sitting at your job, like I was. I was sitting at my job working in a call center, making $10 an hour. After being a college graduate, that just ain't gonna cut it, man. That type of money is not good. You bring it home like $370. I was a college graduate. I wanted to move on, have a better life, but so I pretty much hated my job. So you either put in a situation where you have to make some extra money, or you pretty much feeling like you're not making progress, and you really want to get out and start running, start making the money that you feel like you deserve. So the first question that you have to ask yourself is, how much money do you want to make? And it may seem like, oh, well, that's an easy question, but it's important. If you don't know, like if I was to ask you right now and I say, how much money do you want to make? And you say, I don't know, then you're not going to be able to make progress towards what you want to do. This joint getting dark. But you're not going to be able to make the progress that you want to make in order to get ahead when you start your home business. So that's the first question, is how much money do you want to make? And the reason I can say that is because I've had some days where I made $2,000 in a day, and because I didn't necessarily know, it was like $2,000 just fell in my lap. And because I was looking, all I was really worried about is I just want to make some money, and I did, and that was a good thing. But that same day, within 24 hours, I found myself at the mall in the Foot Locker looking at a pair of Timberlands. And the thing about it was the day before, I hadn't even thought about a pair of Timberlands. I was just like, you know what? I just made money, so I'm about to go spend it. So it's important to know how much you want to make, because then you know how to allocate your finances. You know what to do with the money that you get when it comes in, what can be spent, what needs to go back into the business in order to build it properly. If you're looking for ways to just make money, you can do that. You will make money, but if you don't know how much money you want to make on a week-to-week basis, then you may kind of find yourself on a roller coaster going up and down, instead of being able to just wake up and know what you need to do in order to make a certain amount of money. So that's the first question, is how much money do you want to make? And now the second question is going to be another question that I try to tell people a lot, or I try to hit home a lot with it, is why do you want to make that amount of money? And it may seem easy, like for most people, it's like, hell, because when I got money, I can do things. When I got money, I can pay my bills. When I got money, I can go wherever I want to go if I want to go somewhere. And trust me, I know, I get it, because I like to do all the same things too, man. I like to go kick it. I like to drink, clown, party. I like to do all of that. But why do you want to make that money has to go a little bit deeper in order for you to start doing the things necessary that it's going to take to get out there and start making the money. So why do you want to make that certain amount? Do you want to make it so that you can leave your job and never have to come back? Do you want to make it so that you can start traveling? Do you want to make it so that you can just get out of your maybe get out of your parents' house? That's what I wanted to do when I first started, man. I was 25 years old, stuck in a call center, and living with my parents, man, living at home with my parents as a college graduate. And I saw people around me leaving, going and making, going out, getting their own apartments, getting houses, getting married, doing things like that. And I felt like I wasn't making no progress at all. And that ain't cool, man. So you have to know, why is it that you want to make that money? And sometimes it might go even a little bit deeper, man. Like, I wanted to make money because I wanted to be able to have something where I can say, you know what, I'm independent. I can do it on my own. I can live on my own, I can be on my own, and still survive. And that's something that you have to go a little deep sometimes to get to those answers for that, but it's an answer to that question that will help you a whole lot on your journey in terms of trying to make money away from a job, but it's necessary, and I'm forgetting the last question right now, plus I got to go. So what I'll do is go ahead and cut the video right here. But just think about that for a minute. If that's what you're looking to do, man, if you're looking to get out and start making some money on your own, doing your own thing, then I encourage you to join my email newsletter, because I share with you my story, how I went from being a 25-year-old college graduate with a bachelor's degree, working at a call center, just coming off of bankruptcy, and within 12 months from that, I was able to gross over $85,000 outside of my job, and that was something that pretty much changed my life. That's why now I'm right here living in my own crib. It ain't mine. I ain't buy it outright. I'm renting the crib, but at the same time, I'm definitely a lot happier than I used to be, and now my mission is to help as many people as I can to be able to make the money that they want to make outside of a J.O.B, which is just over broke. So, that's my goal, man. But I encourage you, go ahead, jump on my email newsletter list. I'm Anthony Said on Success Henderson. It's a button right here underneath this video if you want to jump on that email newsletter list. I'll be seeing you later on, all right? Well, actually, first, I'm about to show you something. I'm going to show you some proof. Bam! Because the proof is always in the pudding. If you want to see the fact that when I say I did go out and gross, I'm going to cover up a couple of things, but I'm going to put this close up on the screen. First off, I'm going to put this, let me make sure that's me, Anthony Henderson. And then we're going to look right here. This was the amount of money that I was pulling in throughout the different months in 2012. Yeah, 2012. And I've been doing this pretty much consistently. So that's when I say, that's my goal, is to help as many people as I can. So to be able to start making money outside of their job and making strides so that you can do the things that you want to do. So go ahead, join my newsletter, man. I'm Anthony Said on Success Henderson. I'll see you later, all right?